Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
To the left side here for Eifert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On second down, Elway. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's brought down just outside of the 11. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
It's not always as trite as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was true. They were faster to the ball.
Elway, that is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And on display right there, the arm that made John Elway a lot of money.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it with that much force,
and the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaquiz Rodgers taking it in. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And he's able to put it through. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Wentz to throw on second down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jabal Sheard in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz setting up the screen for Miller. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football as they take over here 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've had to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When we did DeMarcus Ware's games in Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. David Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. And it's 15-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make.
Rage quit. Rage quit. Rage quit. Ah, rage quit. There we go, guys. That's the funny thing about the video today. Alrighty. Ultimate Team Player Giveaway. Jerry Race today. What? All I seen was that and then blah, blah. Boom. Now the 3rd game here is challenging for me, because that's usually whenever I go choke. But it's time to play it smart. I got good team, good players. As you've seen the first game that we made, the guy kind of turned off his, or ejected his disc, or turned off his system. I don't know, because I'm not at his house. I don't know him or anything. Quit, so then I'm gonna do another Madden Championship. Ooh. JJ Watt, oh my god. 99 overall. Huh.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
The first quarter, no one got anything. Hold on, guys.
They come up in an offset eye. Throwing is Smith, and he's got the hook up with Anthony Fasano. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
There we go.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that.
Looking for his tight down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move. After the interception, here's Elway. And he fires one incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Elway again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. 10 yards to go on third. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They run with Ajayi. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. On is Nick Novak now to try the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. And New York set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask for play-by-play guy.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. James Harrison with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on 1st down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Love the call by the offensive.
Can we get a quit? Can we get a quit? Can we get a quit? Yes! We're going to the championship! Let's go, guys! Oh my god, we're going to the championship, guys! We are going to the championship! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Hold on. Alright, so 4 wins, competitive badge, silver players, gold or better players, 1 event ticket. Oh my god. We're going to the championship. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. Well, you know what, guys? We're gonna do the 3rd one right here. Right now. Those 3 wins right there were all people leaving. All of them were leaving. We never played through a whole game. So we're gonna be doing this for hopefully an hour. I wanna see how long we're doing this right now. Let's see, hold on. Broadcast. Audio saving. No. This has been going on for so long now. I don't know how long it's been for. Oh, 21 minutes. Okay. Just checking. Alright, so let's do a little chant in the chat going, go, Pat, go. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, a lot of elites. Oh my god.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. On first down, it's McNair. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. Red zone opportunity.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Let's go! Now McNair. That's caught at the 3. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go. On second down, McNair. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cooper Helfin, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, they sunk the defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. The offense doesn't really care. They got 6 points.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On first, they'll throw with Elway. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Packers are going to have a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit. Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
From midfield, Elway. Incomplete. He was looking for Jaquiz Rogers there. And it's 2nd down.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of...
Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Elway to throw on 2nd. And Barnage has it on the right side. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down.
Set, lead, 19. Fire now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. No. Check, Patriot.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ray Malaluga in there to get him for a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tyler Eifert, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw it in.
59. Hold on. I'm going to try to hurry up. Bam. There you go.
Give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Come on, let's round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Let's go. Ohio. Ohio. Here we go. Flex round.
Kelsey out in the slot right. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Ohio. Ohio. Here we go. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. Transition.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Flex round. Let's go. Ohio. Ohio. Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. Flex round.
On first and 10, McNair. And that's complete to Sanders. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Play action. It's McNair. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. They'll come out in the pistol. Now McNair. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
Well, if you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jordy Nelson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. We're still in search of the first down after that last completion.
All right, here we go.
On third down, Elway sliding out of the pocket. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
To the right side, complete to Escobar. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again, it's Elway. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
This is Ajayi. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, Elway going for the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second down following the incompletion. On second down, McNair. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's caught. Nelson. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Jordy Nelson as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
On the return, this is Jaquiz Rogers. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. Okay, Larry, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They run again with Ajayi. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. And that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Elway. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And Barnage has it on the right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during the game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Elway. And he hits his target, it's Kenny Stills. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Hey, how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go with Johnson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Elway. Caught, Eifert over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 23 yards on the play.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. 2nd and 10, Elway again. Can't find anyone open. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Here's Elway to throw. Touchdown, Packers. David Johnson from 17 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On 2nd down, McNair. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Good throw, good.
Do a punt.
Stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now 3rd down, less than a yard.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go!
To throw, McNair. And he'll be grabbed from behind.
Go on. Please kick it. Come on.
3, and it'll be 4th down. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. McNair. And that is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't
Now we're getting
work
pumped
out.
up now.
And the Packers are going to get
You
the
ain't even
football
gonna win
back
this.
in excellent field position. Throwing now, Elway on first down. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
Complete.
Nice gain of 21 yards. And captain comeback John Elway. Charles, he's trying to do it again here.
47 regular season comeback victories in his career. But I think the stat that really leaps out at me, 12 times he did it in the playoffs. That's winning time.
Here's Ajayi. And he cuts it out. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jay Ajayi, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Tied game.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it again with Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. The other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll run here with Sims. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And Helfet has it on the right side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the... And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Sims. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members. And I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. I actually remember one game where I hopped over a defensive lineman to make a tackle downfield and realized he was 10 yards downfield. That's not good. That's being driven off the line of scrimmage, and you can't have that if you're going to win a game on defense.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but they lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
You got this.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Shreds the tackle. Now the Packers get set to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of this.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Back to throw. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Have to do it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here
Aaron
as
Rodgers,
we
where
step
are you
aside.
now? I
They
need
get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. One receiver left, 3 to the right. One last shot for Elway. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Everything. Great game. Let's see what we get. Rice broke Super Bowl records in 1990 touchdown. Alright. We lost. Game. Alright. Okay. Continue. Go to Ultimate Team. Best time I ever had. Ooh. What do we got? Let's leave. And then we go back into Ultimate Team and we'll go there. We get Jerry Rice. Limited time use, 88 overall. Great. I love getting limited time uses so much. he's out. I'm pretty sure he's done. Ooh. Alright. Let's go back to Draft Champions. Draft our very new team, and then that'll be the end of the video there. Alright, let's see what we get. West Coast, Gary Kubiak. Let's go ahead. That Gary Kubiak coach right there, you want to pick him every single time in the Draft Champions.
It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress these same positions later on.
And we get
Now a chance to see a second Indianapolis Colts. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with.
Center?
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass... Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had.
Right end, look at that.
It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? The Panthers have been represented once already in this draft. Is a second about to come off here? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. And now's where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. And these guys are going to get themselves a great player here, whether it's... I'm not sure that this selection is going to provide a huge punch, but he's at least a guy that does have some upside. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way.
Tough choice. Alright. Alright. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and as always, I hope you enjoyed.